Hey guys, Kamaya Tarpley here, your favorite round-faced, green-haired author and book reviewer. Today we're actually not going to review a book. We're actually going to go over the steps on how to become a sugar-coated savage. And if you don't know what that is, then that means that you're rude because Sugar-Coated Savages is my book, and if you haven't read it, then I'm hurt. This is my book, Sugar-Coated Savages. You can see it's not like the longest read in the world. If you follow me, you know I don't like to write over 250 pages because I know I'm an adult and, a lot of things in your life come up. You don't always have like a million years to read a 500-page novel. Sorry, but you just don't. But Sugar Savages is about two sisters, Jamie and Kristen. They have a little bit of a traumatic childhood. Their father walks out on them and their mom. So their mom is essentially left to become a single parent and work really hard to kind of like get to where she is later in life. But they struggle with like being poor and stuff. So Jamie and Kristen grow up. They don't really like, they carry this stuff with them, but nothing's like really hit yet. So they grow up, they become business owners. They actually are the owners of a party planning company in which they set everything up for the parents and kids, and then they also provide the entertainment, hence the clown outfits. I want to make it extra spooky that way. But yeah, so they're cool up until like one party. Jamie is actually triggered because she walks in on like this little boy crying to his mom, like, why didn't my dad show up for our party and stuff? Like, why doesn't he care about my birthday? Why doesn't he love me, etc., etc., which is really depressing and stuff because I mean, I know a lot of people have had those moments. I've had that moment and stuff when you're just like, what the French toast, just had another birthday, just lived another year. Yay, you could care a little bit. But it was really important for me to like write that down. But that triggers her. She gets really upset. And so, her and her sister end up, like confronting the dude and stuff. And they end up accidentally killing him and stuff. But like afterwards, they were just like, you know what? That wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, that's all right. Like, I'm not mad at it. So they start actually just knocking off people, like fathers and mothers who, walk out of their kids' lives and stuff. Because if they're not providing any use to the kid, why have them just like exist anyway? Is essentially their line of thinking. But yeah, they pretty much just like go through emotions, kill everybody up until the end. I really want you guys to read this book, check it out, and tell me what you think, because again, a lot of us can relate to the story, but also I wrote this differently. I really wanted it to be a twist on how typically stories like this include redemption for the person who like walked out, the mother, the father, whatever. But I didn't want them to get redemption because a lot of times they're not sorry and stuff. Like they want to apologize and get forgiveness because they want to get rid of the guilt so that they can continue to live their lives and say, oh, I messed up, but it's okay now, even though I'm still doing what I was doing before. So that's pretty much what I really wrote it for and stuff, just to show the story doesn't always end up with them genuinely meaning they're sorry and genuinely changing. Don't have somebody raise a child and then come around when the child is an adult so you don't have to provide anything for them. Okay? Sorry, I'm aggressive about that, but that frustrates me to no end. Like, stop. Don't like have a child in general then. Like, if you're not ready to like be there for it for the rest of its life, and I mean really for the rest of its life, 18 doesn't cut off a child. I'm sorry, but it just doesn't. That's always your kid. Then, get on birth control, wrap it up, do what you gotta do. But don't do that. Don't create a life for no reason. Okay? But anyway, so we're talking about the steps on how to become a sugar-coated savage. Minus the murdering, you guys. Don't murder anybody, dude. Don't do it. Because I don't want you to tell people that I told you to do that. Because I don't want any problems. I won't make it in jail, guys. I'm small. I'm only 5'1". I won't make it. But anyway. So, step number 1. Be adorable. Just kidding. That's not a real step. That's stupid. Beauty is subjective. Except for mine, because I'm really cute. Bye. No, step number 1, this is kind of a sucky step, but have kind of a traumatic incident or traumatic childhood. That's really the first step to becoming sugar-coated savage. You really can't have any issues or vendettas or anything without having that kind of reason to be upset forever. So that's the step number 1. Don't create traumatic childhoods for your kids, guys. Just because I said that. Don't do that. Please don't, or I will find you and yell at you. Step number 2. You really kind of want to work on those emotional gateways and stuff, because I know, that stuff is really painful and you pretty much never really get over it. But try and stuff. Not try to get over it, but try to push through in your life and become something that you want to be. Like, do well in school, do whatever kind of work you want to do, but don't let something like that leech onto creating an excuse as to why you can't be something better. Like, I could say, my father wasn't there at all, which is true and stuff, so I'm gonna go and do drugs. Like, no. Like, I mean, it hurts my feelings and stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be like that dude. Like, I'm not gonna do drugs because I have a life for a reason and I want to make it something better. So there you go. Don't let those emotional gateways hold you back. Number 3, start not giving a fudge. Okay, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of things I care about. The one thing that I don't care about is how other people feel and think about me, especially the person who isn't around. Like, if I cared, I would not have green hair, I wouldn't have tattoos, and I wouldn't be the super dope person that I am today. No, but really, I mean, you really don't have to care, because we have one life, one skin. We don't get it that long. So live your life the way you want to live it, and don't let, again, that emotional gateway or what other people's opinions think of you move forward or hold you back. My bad. Number 4, hold the vendetta. That's kind of the opposite of number 2, it seems like. But let me clarify. What I mean by hold that vendetta is you don't have to always forgive people. Okay, I know everyone says that forgiveness is healthy. You need to do it so you can move on with their life. But in my personal opinion, not everybody needs forgiving. Okay, not everybody wants it and stuff. They just want it to make themselves feel less guilty about the things that they did in the past. But if you feel like somebody doesn't deserve forgiveness, don't forgive them and just keep moving on with your life. I don't understand why that's such a bad concept and stuff. Like, I don't believe in forgiving people who don't deserve it. Sorry. Like, I don't forgive and I don't forget, but it's not going to hold me back. Okay? That's one thing I want to say. And what step? Step number 5, be the best version of yourself that you can be. Even though Jamie and Kristen ended up being serial killers, they did become amazing party planners. Like, they really went above and beyond for their customers, and they really felt really secure themselves and where life ended up taking them. So follow kind of that example and stuff, and just taking charge of your life, being super cool. If you want to be the best cashier in the world, do that till you're 80. If you want to be the best author in the world, do that till you're 90. Like how I extended the life for authors. Just be the best version of yourself. Don't be the best version of what other people feel. And I'm not going to say, trust me, that feeling will drift away. Because again, it's always going to be there. Things from your childhood definitely tend to, take root in your life and stuff and kind of remain permanent forces. But just try your best to step over it. It's going to be there, but just step over it. It's like a little pebble. Just beep. Just a beep. Step over it. But yeah. So those are the way to become sugar-coated savage. You can also get it tattooed on you like I did. I have sugar-coated tattooed on my stomach. So with a piece of cake and a knife in it. Because this book is so personal to me. It's so raw. And honestly, if you read this book, you would understand me probably a lot more. For a lot of people. I know, kind of hard to understand. But it's okay. So yeah, please check it out. Read it. Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Please tell me if you like it. You can also go to my website, KamayaTarpley.com, to buy it from there. But that's it. That's how you become a sugar-coated savage. If you're successful at becoming it, please let me know. I would make an Instagram post of you and post it on my thing. And my Twitter. and stuff if you're a sugar coated savage. I can't even say it. I have a list. Okay, bye.